Hi students, we already studied about the rules and regulations relating to deduction under section 80C in the last class. So now we can solve the problem relating to the deduction under section 80C. So the problem is like this. From the following particulars of Mr. Adarsh, find out the deduction allowable to him under section 80C. So we have to compute the deduction under section 80C. So first we have to write deduction under section 80C. If any deduction is available, then only we have to write here. So first transaction is like this. LIC premium, and within bracket it is given own life. Once again, if it is own life and husband and wife, then children, then we can get the deduction under 80C. So for own life we are getting. But if it is mother, father and married daughter, then only we are not getting the deduction under section 80C. So it is given LIC premium of own life. Yes, we are getting the deduction under section 80C. So first we have to write like this. LIC premium within bracket own life, and the amount is given 22,000. So we have to write because we are getting the deduction under 80C. Next one is contribution to unrecognized provident fund. So in the last class I clearly given, if any fund is contributed to unrecognized provident fund, then it is no deduction is available under section 80C. So leave that transaction. Don't write the transaction here. Here we have to write only the deduction under section 80C. Any transactions which come under section 80C. So leave the second transaction, that is contribution to unrecognized provident fund. The next one, third one is fixed deposit in SBI for 5 years. If it is 5 and 5 years more, then it come under 80C. So we have to write that one. That is fixed deposit with SBI for 5 years. ಹಾಗೆ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನು. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಡಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗೆ ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 80C. If it not come under deduction 80C, you leave that transaction. So here it is amount is given 10,000. So we have to write here 10,000. Sorry, it is not 10,000, it is 1,000. No, this one is 10,000, sorry. Unrecognized provident fund is 1,000. Next one is subscription to NSC. Subscription to NSC, okay, yes. If it is matured means no. Matured ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಖಾಲಿ NS means yes. So we have to write here subscription to NSC. Subscription to NSC. It is 8,000. 8,000. Next transaction is contribution to public provident fund. If any contribution to other fund except URPF, it is yes. That is it come under deduction at 80C. So we have to write here fourth one, contribution to public provident fund. Amount is 15,000. Next one is accrued interest on NSC 8th issue. NSC 8th issue, okay. If it is NSC matured is no. So it is only NSC 8th issue. So it is come under deduction under 80C. So we have to write it. It is accrued interest on NSC 8th issue. NSC 8th issue, amount is 8,000. Next one is LIC premium on mother life. So mother, father, daughter, leave it. So don't write here. It only deduction under 80C. So leave that one. LIC premium on mother life. Don't write. Next one is repayment of bank loan borrowed for the construction of the house made out of agricultural income. So it is made out of agricultural income. So repayment of bank loan, yes. So we have to write it, repayment of bank loan. Repayment of bank loan, it is 21,000. 21,000. Last transaction is tuition fees for one child. One child, yes. If it is more than two child, no. So for two child we can take. Here it is only for one child. So we have to write tuition fee for one child. So all transaction is over. Next step is we have to add it. So we are getting total is 98,000. Remember, the deduction under section 80C available only up to rupees 1,50,000. It is important. Up to 1,50,000 we can get the deduction. More than 1,50,000 we are not getting the deduction. So if it is 98,000 means for full 98,000 we are getting the deduction. For example, if it is 1,98,000 means it should be restricted to 1,50,000. So 98,000 below 1,50,000 ಅಂದರೆ full deduction ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. For example, ಅದು 1,50,000 ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ we are getting or the amount is restricted to 1,50,000 ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. 1,50,000 ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಡಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. It should not be more than 1,50,000. But here 98,000, so we can leave it because we can get the deduction under 80C 98,000. After this transaction, we have to write which are not deducted under section 80C. That means after this writing, solving the problem, we have to write one note. After this calculation, we have to write the note. See, in this we are not taken into consideration. One is contribution to unrecognized provident fund, then on LIC on mother's life. So we have to write it in note. ಅದನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಖಾಲಿ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಫೈಡ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಕ್ವಾಲಿಫೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿದೆಯಾ ಅದನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಬರೀಬೇಕು, ಆಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿಮಗೆ ಫುಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಇದು ಇಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಆಯಿತು, ಅದೆರಡು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ನಾವು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವುದೊಂದು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಟು URPF ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ LIC ಆಫ್ ಮದರ್ ಲೈಫ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ನೋಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. Contribution to URPF note. After this transaction we have to write note. Contribution to URPF and the one is LIC premium on mother's life. LIC premium on mother's life are not qualified for deduction under section 80C. This is important. This will ask this type of question is asked for 8 marks. That is how to calculate the deduction under section 80C. So first we have to write the deduction under section 80C. Write the transaction related to the deduction under section 80C. Then which are not qualified for deduction under 80C should be written under note. Note ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. Contribution to URPF and LIC premium on mother's life. It is given in this problem. So we have to write that one. Are not qualified for deduction under section 80C. With this we can end this problem.